voice is coming out of. Let's figure it. Did you know that when I was your age, I had no idea the answers to any of those questions? Like, you guys know so much more about music than I did because you've seen so much more. And this has to go up. No, I'm not. But
Can you hear? Can you hear us okay? All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, you're not awake, I don't think. My name is Steve Jones, and this is Wheat Bread Johnson. His real name is John Peterson, but he's better known as Wheat Bread Johnson. And he's a musician, singer, songwriter, guitar player, has bands, traveled all over the world playing his music, but he has no band today. So can you be his band today? Yeah! All right, that'll be cool. That'll be great. So we're here to do from Crossroads Blues Society, and we think the blues is important for two reasons. The first reason is the blues is the first kind of music that was invented in America. Before that, no other kind of music was invented in America, so that's kind of neat. And second is that after the blues gave us all the other kinds of popular music we listen to in America today come to us from the blues. The blues went into the cities from the plantations, and it became city blues, and it became jazz, it became country music, and then it became swing music, and then it became rhythm and blues, R&B, and then it became urban blues, and then it became rock and roll, and then it became soul music, and then it became hip-hop, disco, and then it became hip-hop, and then rap, and everything we listen to on the radio comes from the blues, which is kind of neat. So if it wasn't the blues, if the blues didn't come to us, there would not have been any of the other popular music. So when you turn on the radio, you might be listening to Irish folk songs, or polka music, or Italian operas, instead of listening to Jay-Z and Beyonce and all those great artists. So the blues gave us all our popular music. That's pretty cool. So we're going to do some blues music today. We're going to do 3 songs. Who likes to sing? Who likes animals? Make animal noises? And who likes to dance? All right. Well, let's get started then.
guys, he told you that I don't have my band here. Can you guys be my band? Okay. I need 2 things in the first song for help, and you guys would help me, right? Okay. We're going to clap along to the tempo, so you just clap however you feel. Let me hear a little clapping. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. That's going to be perfect. You just clap right along. And then the next thing that we need to do is I need help with the sound effects. And the sound effects are, in the first song, I sing a line that says, dogs begin to bark. And what do dogs barking sound like? I think you understand how that works. That's good. So when you hear me sing that, could you make the dog noises? Good. And then the next line I sing is, hounds begin to howl. What do hounds howling sound like? You guys are professionals at this already, so I am not going to change a single thing that you just did. That's awesome. This song is all about a little red rooster who's too tired to crow before day. Clap along. I got a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Got a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Ain't had no peace in my barnyard since my little red rooster gone away. Now here's the part where I need a little help. Can you help me? Oh, dogs begin to bark. Hounds begin to howl. Oh, dogs begin to bark. Hounds begin to howl. Watch out now, kind children. Little red rooster's on the prowl. If you see my little red rooster, please drive him home. home. Watch out now, kind children. Ain't been a peace since he's gone. You know, I want to do the fun part again. Can we do the fun part again? Oh, dogs begin to bark. Hounds begin to howl. Oh, dogs begin to bark. Hounds begin to howl. Watch out now, kind children. Little red roosters on the prowl. That's a Roscoe the Blues Rooster. We recorded him this morning before we got here. And this one, the next song, and you guys were so good at that I know you're going to be great at the next song too, is called Barnyard Boogie. Can you say Barnyard Boogie? Very good. Now, what's a boogie? It means let's dance. There you go. There you go. Okay, now, we're not going to dance quite yet. But that's what it means, okay? I didn't say, I kind of was telling you what it means, but thank you for wanting to dance. It's awesome. I love all the enthusiasm that happened just there. That's so cool. Now, we're going to sing Barnyard Boogie. Can you sing it after I sing it in response? Okay. And this is a little game in music that we say is call and response. And that's part of how the blues was born. People who had never made music together before, for real anyway, could make, but us together. And if you've seen me, who saw me before? Anybody? Okay, well, not that many. So some of us have seen me before. But it allowed people to make music together without having really known each other, because all they had to do was listen and imitate. And that's part of the blues tradition. That's how the blues was born. So can we sing Barnyard Boogie? Barnyard Boogie. Let's try it again. Barnyard Boogie. Barnyard Boogie. Very good. Last one. Barnyard Boogie. Barnyard Boogie. And it's just like taking turns. Is I take my turn, and when you hear me sing Barnyard Boogie, you say Barnyard Boogie. It's so easy. And then we're going to do the same thing about clapping along. And we're going to listen for the various animals. We're going to change the animal every verse. Are you guys ready to help me on the Barnyard Boogie? Yeah. It's early, so I'm not sure. I was like, did I tell them everything about this song? Yes, I think I did. You guys ready to try? Yeah. Okay. Let's try the Barnyard Boogie. Clap along. Down on the farm, late at night, out by the barn in the pale moonlight, all the animals are gathered around, and I'm here to tell you about them throwing down, doing the Barnyard Boogie. The Barnyard Boogie. The Barnyard Boogie. Oh, all night long. This first verse is about a bull and a cow. What does a cow sound like, everybody? There's Bossy's cow. Bossy, we saw her this morning and recorded her. Now, what does a bull sound like? Anybody know? Okay, what does a bull sound like? It's just a bigger moo! That's all it is! Well, the big bull said to the little milk cow, let's go dancing right here and now. The little cow moved and she light. She said, big bull, let's go dance tonight to the Barnyard Boogie. Barnyard Boogie. To the Barnyard Boogie. Barnyard Boogie. To the Barnyard Boogie. Barnyard Boogie. Oh, all night long. Wow, guys. guys. You're good at that. Now, the next verse is about three little pigs. What do little pigs sound like? There, that's what they sound like most of the time, but Henrietta the blues pig sounds like this. She sounds hungry. Well, three little pigs sat out by the barn, drinking Gatorade from an old food jar. One of those pigs had a big old yawn. Said, I wanna dance till the break of dawn, doing the barnyard boogie. Do the barnyard boogie. Do the barnyard boogie. All night long. This next verse is about my favorite animal. It's a hen and her chicks. What does a chicken sound like? That's right. Now, Sister Rosetta, the blues chicken, sounds like this. That's her. That's her. We were checking for eggs this morning. Now, what do her little peep? Oh, well, I gave it away. What do her little chicks sound like? I call them little peep. That's them right there. Well, the hen told the chicks, go to sleep, sleep, sleep. And I don't want to hear none of the beep, beep, beep. Me and Daddy want to strut our stuff. We want to shake our tail feathers till we get enough. Doing the barnyard boogie. The barnyard boogie. Do the barnyard boogie. Oh, all night long. That animal party, the Barnyard Boogie, was so loud. How loud was it? That's what I thought. And you know, I want to have a little fun, just like the Barnyard Boogie had. You know, just like they had at the Barnyard Boogie. And I want to make it sound like a big animal party. And the only way I can do that is if you think of your favorite animal right now, and we all make our favorite animal sounds at the same time. Are you ready? Let's all Barnyard Boogie now! You know what? That would have woke me up too, I think. Well, the farmer woke up at 2:45. He opened up his window and what did he see? All the animals dancing to the blues. He says, come on, mama, grab your dancing shoes and do the barnyard boogie. Do the barnyard boogie. Do the barnyard boogie. Oh, all night long. Let's do it again. Do the barnyard boogie. Do the barnyard boogie. Oh, all night long. Wow, you guys were good at the Barnyard Boogie. And you know what? Before we started, you guys wanted to do something. What was it? Let's see. Did you want to? Wait a second. Was it math? Should we do some math? No, I can't do it. Oh, should we read something? Should we dance? Let's dance! Let's stand up. Now make sure you have a little boogie room, okay? You gotta make sure you got some elbow room. And we're gonna do this dance. And Mr. Steve is a qualified dance instructor from the Arthur Murray School of Dance in London, and he will help you, and you can trust him.
Before we start dancing, I heard it was somebody's birthday today. Mrs. Hardiman's birthday. Do you think we should sing happy birthday to her? Ready? Happy birthday, dance. All right. So we're going to dance to a song from the 1950s called The Blues Had a Baby and They Called It Rock and Roll. It's written by a guy named McKinley Morganfield. All right, they're ready to go. It's not like yesterday. The early class, they were a little bit reserved, but not that tough.
Who's a good listener?
Who's a good listener?
Anybody? Who's a bad listener? Good. You don't have to work out like that.
All right. So this song was written by a guy named McKinley Morganfield, who worked as a sharecropper, a farmer, at the Stovall Plantation in Mississippi. And he was discovered and moved to Chicago and electrified and amplified his blues and became very famous, wrote hundreds of songs, influenced thousands of musicians, and his name his name as a musician was Muddy Waters. Anybody heard of Muddy Waters?
I've walked in.
Rockton Grade School. So he wrote lots of songs, and he influenced many bands like the Rolling Stones. Who's heard of the Rolling Stones? Have you heard of the Rolling Stones? Okay. Well, their band was named after the music from one of his songs, one of the lyrics from one of his songs. So his song, The Blues Had a Baby, They Called It Rock and Roll, is really simple. We're going to do 3 lines, and the first 2 lines are just the title of the song repeated. The Blues Had a Baby, They Called It Rock and Roll. So we're going to start with one hand up in the air, and our other hand on our hip. And then we shake our hips back and forth. And then we're going to sing the first line, and it goes, the blues had a baby and they called it rock and roll. Then we're going to switch our hands, and we're going to repeat the line. The blues had a baby and they called it rock and roll. Now the third line is different. It goes, it makes me feel good from my head down to my toes. So we're going to start off by giving ourselves a big hug, and then we sing.
That's the best part.
It makes me feel good from my head down to my toes. So we do hug, head, toes. Think you can handle that? All right, let's practice. Let's practice a week.
Now,
One hand in the air, one hand in your head.
we're going to put one hand in the air, and if we can go faster and faster, this blues song is going to turn into a rock and roll song.
Just by going fast.
Just by going faster. Yeah. Now, are we ready for that math class now? Are we? No math? No math? Okay, dancing. Now, let's try. Oh! Blues had the baby and they called it rock and roll.
Switch your hands.
Switch hands. Oh, the blues had the baby and they called it rock and roll.
Give yourself a big hug.
Oh, it makes me feel good from my head down to my... Wow, that was pretty good. Does everybody know the dance now? Should we go faster? How fast? Put your hand in the air if you're ready. Oh! Go! Had a baby and they called it rock and roll. Switch those hands. Blues had a baby, called it rock and roll. Oh, it makes me feel good from my head down to my toes. Wow. Was it harder to dance fast? Should we go faster? Oh. Pretty good. Can we really go faster than that? Well, I don't know if I can play it that fast, but I'm going to try. Let's try it. Yeah. A blues had a baby and they called it rock. Why didn't nobody dance? It's too slow. It was too slow? Hands in the air. find their toes? All right, let's do another faster one. Oh. Yeah. Red? Oh, I remember. Oh. The. Purple? Oh, I remember. Okay. Okay, what color are we looking for? What color? What kind of music? Put your hands in the air, we're gonna go really fast. Oh. Oh. That baby called it rock and roll. Switch hands. Who's that baby that called it rock and roll? Give yourself a hug, makes you feel good from my head down to my toe. Okay, we're gonna do the fastest one ever, guys. Make sure those hands get in the air, otherwise I don't know when to start. So, okay, here we go. What is it? Oh, thank you. Now I remember. Okay. Makes me feel good from my head down to my belly button. Why can't I remember? It makes me feel good from my head down to my knees. What is it? From my head down to my toe. My big hairy toe. Amazing at that. And you can have a little seat right now, and we want you to remember something before we go today.
All right. Ooh, that was great. You guys are great.
Amazing dance.
So we need a band, and we need some new band members. Who would like to be in our band?
Me.
Wow. All right. Well, that's pretty cool, but
That's right.
we're kind of broke, and we're broke. We're poor musicians, so we need some money for gas. Who's got money for gas? Super, that solves one problem. But now with all these band members, our car's not big enough for everybody. Who's got a car?
Oh, anybody got a car?
Lots of cars.
Good. Car?
And $100 bill. He's the manager. He's our new manager. He's the manager. All right. Now we got cars, but now we need drivers. Who can drive a car here? Oh, perfect. We'll get explain drugs. Super. All right. Well, now we've got the Wheat Bread Johnson, Blues Had a Baby, and they called the Rock and Roll U.S. tour ready to go with kindergarten drivers. I mean, what could go wrong with that, right? Nothing. Perfect. What a great plan. All right, well, we're just kidding. We thank you. So, how many of you, when you go home from school, does your mom ask you, or whoever's there ask you, they ask you, what'd you do in school today? Did they ask you that? Yeah, what do you answer? Nothing. My gosh, that's terrible. Well, sometimes you do. Okay, that's good. But if you say nothing, or when I was your age, I started kindergarten in 1960. There were still dinosaurs roaming the earth back then. And when my mom asked me, sometimes I would shrug my shoulders, I don't know. Or sometimes I would say nothing too, which is really bad because your teachers work really hard, don't they? Yeah. So give them a big round of applause. They
worked hard this year.
They worked hard, and they worked double hard this year with the virus, yes. So what I want you to do when you go home today, though, is surprise whoever's there, and I want you to put one hand on your hip and the other hand up in the air. Do it right now. And I want you to sing to them and surprise them and say, you know what I learned in school today? I learned the blues had a baby and they called it rock and roll. Then switch your hands and go.
What had a baby and called it rock and roll? What had a baby?
The blues had a baby and they called it rock and roll. And give yourselves a big hug and sing. It makes me feel good from my head down to my toes. And if you do that, they'll probably keel right over and faint. I know my mother probably would have had a heart attack if I'd have done that. Instead of saying nothing, they'll hear you say, they'll see what a great singer and dancer you are, and you can practice, and maybe you can take that and turn it into $1 million prize at America's Got Talent, or on The Voice, or American Idol. Who wants to be a singer or a musician? Who wants to be an astronaut? Who wants to be a doctor? Who wants to be a dentist? Who wants to be a teacher? Who wants to be a farmer?
Who wants to be an insurance actuator?
All right. Well, you guys, whatever you do, you have to practice that. You have to study hard. You have to practice no matter what you do. All right? Here's Wheat Bread.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for coming today. I want you to give yourselves a big round of applause for being an excellent band and excellent singers. I want you to keep clapping for your teachers, and I want to say thank you, teachers, for this last year. For all the kids, I thank you too. And have a great summer, and we'll see you next year. Can we come back and do this again with new songs? Okay. Write your congressman, and we'll be back, okay? All right. Have a great summer. Have a great day. We'll see you next time, okay?
Stay safe. Have fun. See you later.
Yeah, we already said that. Did you guys already